Hi, my name is Nick Shell. I'm with Family Friendly Daddy Blog. Let's find maybe a better place to talk. See, the thing is, I'm actually a rare demographic. I'm a male vegan. There's not many of us in the world. And this is what I call vegan confession. So part of the reason I guess I am a vegan, ultimately in hindsight, what I realized, I've been a vegan for many years now. Ultimately, I realized that I'm addicted to overeating, and I always have been. I mean, imagine when I was a kid, I was the skinny kid with the high metabolism, eating too much meat all the time. I'd be I remember fourth grade, being at Burger King, getting the double Whopper combo meal, and the cashier laughed and said, "You're not gonna be able to eat all that." And sure enough, I did. Like, that's the kind of appetite I had, because for me, if I guess I wasn't overeating, I wasn't truly eating. And so that's always been me. And part of the freedom in being a vegan is, despite all of the restrictions of all the things you can't eat, there are 6 food groups you can eat: vegetables, fruits, beans, grains, nuts, and seeds. Out of those 6, it's pretty much free reign. I mean, I can eat as much as I want to out of that. So I don't have to, like, I don't know, like, I think when people go on diets, they have to, like, count calories. And I'm not saying that calories don't mean anything, because obviously if you eat a lot of foods with oil and sugar in them, those are obviously bad calories, and that can actually, that's made me gain weight in the past. If I eat too many tater tots and vegan chocolate bars, that can actually make me gain some weight, 7 pounds to be exact. But now that I stopped it, it's falling off me again. But part of the joy in being a vegan is you don't ever have to think, "Oh, I can't eat, I can't have another helping." You can, because you're pretty much only eating healthy food. Like, there's some gray areas, like gluten, for example. I mean, I haven't really eaten gluten in the last month. I've just kind of got off of that. But I mean, if you only ate like white bread, I mean, there's certain things you could eat that'd be vegan that'd still not be great for you. But for the most part, if you're vegan and you're only eating vegetables and fruits and beans and grains and nuts and seeds, chances are you can get away with overeating. And I think that's what it is. Like, I have no other addictions, but I think I've always been addicted to eating too much. And it's not like there's some kind of psychological reason for it. It's not like I am eating my feelings, or someone told me one time that I was chubby and then I just went the other way. Like, there's not a psychological reason for it. I think it's just a physical thing. Like, it always made me happy to eat more food, to be the guy that ate more than everybody else. Up until I became a vegan, I was the guy that if there was some kind of gathering and there was pizza or there was fried chicken, especially pizza, I would clean it out. Like, people would depend on me to eat that because I was the guy that did that. Of course, the health problems caught up with me, and I became a vegan and all the health problems went away. But ultimately, there's freedom in being a vegan despite the restrictions. And that's the irony, that you may think, well, you can only eat in certain things, certain food groups. Yeah, but if you can pretty much eat as much as you want to of those things, then it's okay. I mean, even the most extreme condition of that, or example of that, avocados, let's just talk about those, or cashews. Yes, they've got a whole lot of fat. They've got 0% cholesterol, just like all vegan food. It never registers 1% or higher. I mean, there's only so much avocados I could have before I'd be like, okay, I've hit my limit. I've had enough. I mean, it's hard to really overeat vegan food because it's so full of good fats and protein and fiber that you hit your limit and you're like, okay, I'm good now. But I like not having to be limited by certain selection. Like, I can only have this much of this food. When it's all healthy, you don't really have to do that. Now, granted, would there be benefits of me maybe counting my calories a little bit more? I don't know. I mean, I'm healthy. I don't have any health issues. I'm not on medications. So what I'm doing is totally working for me. And technically I'm overeating, but I'm eating only the good stuff. So is it even overeating would be one question I might propose to you. So these are thoughts from the rare demographic, the rare breed of a vegan male, which I am. There's so few of us out there. And this is my vegan confession. one of many, but this one today is, I'm addicted to overeating. But since I'm a vegan, I guess I get away with it. Thanks for watching. My name is Nick Shell with Family Friendly Daddy Blog.